of avoiding it to say safely. Aurelia, with the sigil or insignia of a very damned clown in their head, was able to join them a little bit, see through their eyes. And before long, Aurelia was there to witness, for the first time in probably genuine months, Orlain sleeping. And while Orlain rested and everyone else was restless, Derek appeared with an owlin in tow named Relyn. Relyn was dropped off with the crew as Derek then pinned two separate tasks to the task board. Side quests. One with a knife, one with a dagger. Yes, there's a difference. Yes, I understand how bad that is. He really doesn't care for paper. But with that, week. Yeah, but I figured you would. With that in mind, and everyone going off to rest, collect themselves, except for Dein, who will be, who cannot be vocal today, but will be here, and is currently training with Gade. A perfect reason to kind of not follow along with what the group plans to do. So, with that, what's everybody doing? Don't play that bet. You'll lose.
What? Dein is mid-swing, about to punch God.
Gade, getting ready to give a revenge swing immediately with the gauntlet in hand. It's like that one freeze frame of like, what the fuck are you two idiots doing? Nothing.
Dein, in one motion, will, in fact, dodge Gade and desummon his weapon and re-embrace Orlain. And it's the armor that includes him is not hard as one would expect from a solid gold plate armor. It is more of a soft and malleable form, almost if it is a second skin. And it is just as warm as Orlain remembers, like sitting next to a warm fire on a cold night. Well, in this case, Dein is now 6 foot, so yes, there is. To face someone or something, a friend will always be a better asset than one's own mind. It is my pleasure, Orlain.
Dane, as Orlain says that, it's just the slow turn of that one Transformers meme I always send, followed by classical music of God ready.
Dein will cast Shield of Faith and immediately buff his armor class by 2, so he could dodge that one as well, or at least make it glance off his armor.
You pull up the armor, the Shield of Faith, as it kind of gives a visual representation, and when the gauntlet collides, it does frost over it a bit, but does bounce.
Alright.
The point.
Absolutely.
Yes. Which one? The cave diving one? I will have to ask the group. Did anybody take that off, or did you guys keep it up there?
Didn't Tryphon take it last session over to Orlain?
Oh yeah, because that's what involved Tryphon getting pulled into the cuddle pile.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. So, we know where it is. Yes. You wander over there, and you immediately read, in perfect, Derek-ism, investigate the cave. There's a cave not far from this lookout. Look into it. So we can make a move there for ration storage? Question mark. Take the bird with you. She needs experience. Task. Investigate cave. Reward. I'll figure it out. I know you said we'll see, but it sounded like you said, let's ask him a favor, pussy. Give me an investigation check. Are you like touching it, or are you looking? Perception. Yeah, the percepi bonus. The bonus of percepis. You do kind of catch the small indent from where there was a large, because the investigate the cave is pinned with a knife, very quick, just kind of like pocket knife essentially, but there was the blade of a dagger that had been pinning the other one, and it seems to be gone, so it has left quite the hole.
The tiredest Aurelia response of, has what? Didn't Tryphon give it to you? Derek was here for like 30 seconds. He put 2 things on the board, dropped off the new person, and left.
Uh-huh. New person?
Yes, I don't know where she went.
We'll deal with that when we come to it, huh?
Yes.
Actually steps inside now that he's talked enough. He goes, Tryphon.
I don't think Cherry is here.
Oh.
Carrie, step away. Oh yeah, BRB again.
You BRB 6-7 minutes ago now?
And they normally let you know when they're back, so okay. We'll give it a second. So those sports games, yeah?
No, you want to know a fun little mess up I had on my recording?
Oh.
Yeah. It's not that nobody could hear anything, it's that they couldn't hear me for like a good 5 minutes.
Ooh.
That would
So-
be an issue, yeah.
So I fixed it before it got to bed. All that was really missing was the rushing up to Dein after shouting out his name from the tent and just giving him a bear hug. So. Contextual, like, shouting of a friend's name, of, you bitch, get over here, kind of energy. It's the first time I've messed up on a recording, to be fair.
There is a first for everything.
Welcome back, Tryphon. Orlain is actively calling out Tryphon's name and saying, do you have it?
Oh. Like, specifically, do you have it? Not clarifying what it is?
This, he did clarify that there was supposed to be something on the board.
And Aurelia did say that it was from Derek and Tryphon had taken it and come to the tent, so.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll just say Tryphon's just waking up, just like the, what, huh?
Tryphon,
What? What?
there was something on the board. Apparently you supposedly had it?
Right, yeah, the letter from Derek. I was going to give it to you, but,
You fell asleep next to me. Or is that what happened?
Well, more like I got catlawed by you.
Catlord?
You pulled us in the cuddles and then didn't let go.
Ah. That's just cuddling. What do you mean?
Catla applies when it's something you don't want to move to get away from the cuddles.
Well, skill issue.
Regardless, he does reach into his bag to pull the letter out. It's just like, here's the letter.
Do you have the thing it was in the board with?
I think Dane took the knives.
No, Relyn did, I think.
Relyn took the knife or the dagger / knife specifically because they had nothing. They had minimum equipment, which is just the clothes on their back. And the dagger was the best that could be was a free weapon taken by Relyn, so.
I mean, unnecessary weapon, but fair point.
But yeah, no, Tryphon just shrugged. Just no. Relyn, our newest edition, took it. Them.
Ah, great. Wonderful. We'll get around to that when we get around to that. Holds out his hand for the letter.
Tryphon hands it over.
Does Orlain see the Elvish now?
Yeah.
Just
You see
the
the broken Elvish.
just the scrunch up of nose of. Mm.
He
Mm.
tried.
He did. And then just the muttering under his breath of, is this how it feels when I try Dracarian? I feel like I should apologize.
I know it's not, but it feels racist, but it's not a racist thing.
It's a second languages are hard, man thing. Or in Elaine's case, what, the third or fourth?
Fifth, actually. He's trying. But no, he shakes his head and he goes, well, up and at 'em. We've got things to do. And turns and starts to leave again.
He was like,
What things?
Quests, tracks, things, stuff to do. Come on.
you know, the usual.
I mean, yes, but would it kill him? Orlain, would it kill you to be more specific?
Possibly. We'll figure it out on the way.
Are you allergic to being specific?
Possibly.
Probably.
And grins.
As you all leave the tent, there
Eye
is
roll. Big old eye roll. Sorry.
Yeah, as you're all leaving the tent, there's just a quick shuffle in the tent that actually shakes the tent a bit. Followed immediately by a and a small metallic hand trying to leave what has more or less been covered in blankets and pillows.
Oh no! Poor buddy.
You guys forgot Buddy.
Hey, DM?
Yeah?
Where's my son boy? Give me my son boy. I don't have
I
a
don't
token
have
for
your
my
son
son
boy.
boy.
You have your son boy.
I don't have. You never gave me the token.
I can't give you tokens in this system. You have
No,
to take.
no. You never sent me the image in Discord so I could make a token.
Motherfucker.
Do.
Are you shitting me?
No.
This entire time you have not had the owlbear token that is in. Hold on, I think it's literally in one of these.
I scoured RDMs and this server, and I couldn't find my son boy. Excuse me, sorry.
Oh my god, you. What the fuck? I've gone so far back. I'm back at the mechs. Oh no.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess. CC never got an update.
You never gave me anything. I'm good. I'm fine.
Yeah, here you go. The owlbear cup thing. It's just labeled as owlbear cup.
Thank you. I can make my son boy now.
Now, make you son boy and don't fucking murder me.
Oh no, Jackie!
What happened to Jackie?
Jackie's Spotify.
It's playing on Spotify.
Oh no.
I can't look. Give me a
It's
second.
epic. Remember them.
Ooh.
Bodes well.
That goes well. But yeah, no, Tryphon is going to pause as they get out the tent and then just look back towards the tent and just like, Orlain, Buddy was in there too, wasn't he?
Just the skitter backwards. Hey, buddy.
You get her backwards and you kind of start reaching for Buddy.
Yeah.
Give me a quick history check.
Oof.
You pull on Buddy. Buddy's heavy. He's like, Buddy, oh man, you're just covered in these covers, and you keep pulling the covers apart, pulling them apart. Taylor, will you please put CC right here?
My son boy.
The sun boy.
Oh, there he is.
As you keep pulling and pulling to try and free little Buddy, CC's head just pop. As you remembered, CC and Buddy were paired up together last. And then there's just the very, very muffled, "You motherfucker!" From Cinder, who was also with the little fucking pet duo.
Stack.
Sounds like things are going splendidly over there.
I don't remember who Cinder is.
The
The fire
little
elemental
fire
thing?
elemental that was in the forge.
No wonder I don't remember.
Yeah, the sessions you were not physically present for the most.
Yeah. Just the stare. Hello, I guess?
The little lantern kind of that has more or less been providing warmth to the room kind of leans forward a bit. Like it's very much that the Howl's Moving Castle type fire elemental pushing forward his own lantern. The robot tried to fucking eat me.
Well, yes. Who are you? Just very defensive, kind of gently urging Cece to move.
CC sitting there because, you know, the lantern smells like mummy. This is fine.
I could make Orlain make a funny joke. I'm not doing it though.
It was Blaze. I don't know why I said Cinder. I know why I said Cinder. Never mind.
No, Orlain's gonna say it anyway. Turns
Fair
to Aurelia slightly and goes, "Can you get your son? Can you get your kid?"
Ooh. Is CC doing something?
What?
Just leans
What
to
is
the
it?
side to let both of them see.
Yes, he's very cute. Hello, Blaze.
What the fuck?
What do you mean, what the fuck?
Why didn't you
We'll
tell me
pick
the robot eats people?
It
The
doesn't
robot
eat
doesn't
people.
people.
It's essentially a bag of holding.
Who gave a bag of holding sentience?
An artificer.
This is
Who
why there are
else?
blacksmiths. And then there's just the beeps and trills from Buddy, who has now climbed onto Orlain's shoulders, pointing at Blaze, just like beep, beep, doing that like Ida, like watching you motion.
Children, please get along.
No, it's part of my family. No one gets along with anybody. It's a personality trait. And then pats Buddy slightly.
I mean, I would find that incorrect, but go off, I guess.
And steps away with Buddy now. Just you take care of your children. Your children. This is mine.
Aurelia, your kids are weird.
Yeah. Just
Your
they're
fucking
the kids
dog,
at the
man.
party. They're the kids
bite.
that. Oh no, that was a terrible joke. I'm not gonna do that.
Nah, say it.
They're the kids at the party who would deliberately try to open their cannon and then find out that glue sticks to everything.
One more time?
They're the kids who would make a glitter cannon at a party and figure out that glitter sticks to everything.
Oh no.
New spell. Glitter surprise. So, moving forward. Blaze kind of pushes the lantern again, motioning towards you, Aurelia, like, hey, don't fucking leave me here.
Or do.
Distracted with yelling about children, Aurelia did pick up the lantern and reattach it to the belt.
Hey, here we go. Is that a slime axe you? What the fuck?
What?
Why does axe you look like it's made of slime? Never mind. Not important.
It's, the art style looks weird.
Fine with that. What are you guys doing?
Something. It's like I can't remember exactly what the letter said. Fuck.
It's in the stuff.
It's in the stuff. Oh, right.
The investigate the caves was generally for us, and the elvish one for Orlain was telling him to go to a specific spot in the caves.
Yeah. And if I remember correctly, Orlain was allowed to bring 1 or 2 other people.
Yes. It was specifically stated that Orlain more or less not come alone, but just come with caution. Small party.
Be
Travel
careful,
faster.
motherfuckers.
Hey, real quick. You three, give me a perception check. And what's your passive, real quick?
My passive's 21.
18.
Hey, Relyn, go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Mine is also 18 right now.
You need to get high. Oh, is Albert messing up stuff?
Yep, try just reloading it.
I just didn't have my character sheet open.
Okay, no. Reload. Nothing. 5 moment for real.
I do have +6 to this, so this is probably the best chance I'm ever gonna get. Oops, wrong one. Nope. How do I take them away without rolling them? There we go.
Believe
I actually clicked the D100 so the D20. Ooh, and 11.
Unfortunate.
Ah, well.
You are seen immediately.
As you all are talking, there's just a snap. And the three of you do a head turn to Relyn, who is now standing behind Tryphon.
Just raises a brow as he stares at Relyn. Is just like, "Can I help you?"
I just heard shouting and wanted to see what was going on. Referring, of course, to Orlain shouting from earlier.
He does gesture to Orlain and Aurelia. It's just like they're the ones who've been awake the longest.
Who's the elf?
Orlain.
Just does a wave, like a 2-finger salute from underneath a partial hooded face because of the rogue outfit.
Relyn will do what she did with the rest of the party when she met them and do a small courtesy. Pleasure.
Just a pause for a second and almost instinctively does a kind of odd flourishing bow. He goes,
Relyn will smile at this.
and then just, ugh, that felt wrong, and stands back up with a kind of dusting off of the front of the shoulder, like clavicle area. Just, ugh. Don't know why I did
Boy.
that.
And Tryphon is staring at Orlain just like, that looked wrong.
I know, right? Especially from me.
Really got hit with the brother.
Big brother.
Oh, my bad. I forgot my accent. Really hit him with the brother. Didn't you?
Just frowns for a moment, because that sounded a little bit too close to someone else. Because of all the references being made of things that Orlain does not understand, but understands that they're bigger than him, or quote unquote bigger than him.
From a completely different dimension than him.
Yeah.
Fucking Spider-Verse. So, you know about the multiverse?
But holds out a hand to Relyn and goes, Orlain, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Orlain is going to, or no, sorry, Relyn. Raylan's gonna look at Orlain's hand like it's made of fucking molten glass, and kind of. I don't believe that's necessary.
Alright. And takes his hand back.
We exchanged our courtesies. No more needs to be done.
Oh, I see. And just kind of smirks. Well, off we go then, yeah?
We're going somewhere?
Yes.
There was something about a cave, I remember.
By the way, where is Jackie?
As if on
With
cue.
Rook.
As if on cue, you hear two sets of bikes finally rushing in, followed immediately by a very southern man going, "Wait, no, that's a clutch," and a quick crash. Jackie, how does Jacqueline stumble into the base from that crash?
Well, I imagine she probably crashes like right at the entrance. Just kind of,
Skids in.
yeah, just gets in off the bike.
Just hit the signpost. Goal!
Oh my god.
Unhinged.
Tryphon's just staring at this, just like, well, I think that answers our question.
Another member of your party.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is my best friend, unfortunately. Jackie!
And who's the other man?
The space's commander.
Regrettably.
That's Rook.
Regrettably, someone my best friend is poorly having taste for. And just kind of smirks. Because he knows that someone's going to hear him. Because that was a mutter.
Go fuck yourself.
No, I have someone to do that for me.
Can we not start this early in the morning?
Oh no, it's always a good hour for snark. Next question.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Nuh-uh.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, you mean nuh-uh.
I mean, nuh-uh.
Hey, Jinx.
Oh.
Relyn lets out a sigh of, oh my god, the kids are fighting again.
Except the parents aren't here.
Yeah.
Unsupervised completely.
Unfortunate. Gonna lean against. I kind of like catch her balance because she's probably been just a bit achy for more than one reason.
Wonderful. We love it.
Jackie.
Yeah, what's up?
What am I supposed to do with you?
Love and cherish me?
I do that already. I often go to the point of hitting you upside the head, should I be able to reach or pull you down to my level. Just countering your immediate counter.
Well, you would have to
Yeah?
gain a few inches.
Rook walks by. I think he's good enough. And then just walks. And the very tired, overgrown, like non-shaven man just walks past all of you.
No,
to his
Rook.
captain's quarters.
Just to like, almost teasing, like, not teasing, just hollering after him. Just dashing after him. He's like, Rook.
Yeah.
Gets up in his face for a moment. Just stare.
He has bags under his eyes, his hair is unkempt, and his beard is currently grown out.
Gives him a hug, if he would allow it.
He's not gonna stop you.
Then he gives him a hug.
I'm okay.
You're not, and that's fine. You don't gotta be. Recently, I've learned that it's alright to take a break when something bad happens. Will you be alright enough for us to go on a little bit of a mission? I'll come back up and check on you.
Yeah, I'll go on ahead.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Alright. And finally, let's go of him.
Your passive is 18, yeah?
Yep.
You hear someone vault a fence. And Gade is making his way. You watch as Dein is kind of tracking Gade. Look, what the fuck? Look! And you are able to see Gade start making his way towards Rook. He's not moving in the way Gade normally does. Very much you can see his fist curled.
Can I tell with a passive insight of 18 that he's ill intent, I
Gade's about
guess?
to deck the fuck out of Rook.
He's gonna step in front.
You step in front. And Gade stops. He is staring at Rook, who is just looking back at him like the very confused. What's going on? What'd I do? So, Orlain, I would ask you to move.
You would sooner ask a mountain to.
And you will have better luck moving one yourself.
I know, I do it daily. Now move.
Dein kind of hops the fence too and puts a hand on Gade's shoulder. Not even like, from what I'm being told, not hiding his approach at all. Gade is currently at a point where it feels like he is at odds with you all. Not in the sense of he wants to be, but just the cookie has crumbled this way.
Now's not the time. Move. With all the authority of someone who has higher rank than he actually has. Or at least that they know he has.
He's staring into your eyes. Go ahead and give me a... Actually, what kind of roll would you like to make? Staring into Gade.
Intimidation.
Okay, go ahead and give me an intimidation roll.
Oh my god. I got a 23
Oh,
natural 20.
I was
gosh.
gonna make a roll, but
Never mind.
with the combined effort of Dane's phrase, "You just got done fighting," do you think greeting family with the same force as an enemy would yield you the same result? And that nat 20 intimidation, there is a stroke of hesitance in Gade. He does not want to fight you. He never did, but it's very much the essence of he has something to say. But it's not to you guys. What he has to say isn't to you all. And you don't need any role to know exactly who it's for.
If I leave you two alone, will it end in bloodlust or understanding?
I don't know.
Until you can give me an answer, step away. Speak with your mind, not your fist.
My mind has done enough speaking.
And like fucking like snap of the fingers, changes tunes immediately. Well now, that was a bit awkward. Rook, you alright?
1,000-yard stare into Gade's direction as Gade is kind of walking back to the field, hopping the fence again. Don't know.
Go take a rest.
Maybe
I'll be
I
back
should.
in a bit.
Alright, y'all don't go killing each other now.
I don't plan to. I don't have a plan to kill anything. Or anyone.
Just happens.
Just happened. And steps away with a sigh.
Bye, Dane.
Oh.
As Rook goes to lay down. Orlain, you meet back up with the group.
Yep.
Aurelia. Gotta move the token to the group.
You can bring the sun boy.
You can move the sun boy. That's your token now. I can do nothing to it.
My son boy.
So I grab it like this and go, no.
Come down to Georgia and kick your ass.
Don't say my state on the recording. Fuck. Fuck, Richard.
I just I couldn't remember. I was like, I don't think it's Georgia.
Chaos.
Did you
Absolute
forget where I am?
Little bit.
Wow, glad we're friends.
chaos. Absolute chaos.
A resting state.
It sure is.
But moving forward. Get doxed, idiot.
Wait, why is State being arrested?
What?
You said arrested State.
No, nobody said that.
I love
You
it here.
Is this
This is what a
is
stroke
this
feels
the
like.
power
Yes.
of- Yeah, is this the power of the stroke?
I don't know.
The master stroke, if you will.
Oh wow.
Bad.
Yes.
Anyway,
But we did it.
train back on the tracks, please.
We have a track. Okay. Back on track. Back on track. Okay. So, where are we last? Where you guys plan on going? Do you follow the location, the map, to the location, or do you guys want to stop by, call some people, for a quick merchant shop?
You speak. You say this as if Orlain isn't prepared to bully those people intensely. You know this. So, do any of them actually have Titus's phone number? Like the call? phone number?
Aurelia has the summon the merchant button.
Wow, your brother has been reduced to merchant.
Oh, you went full robotic. Hold on.
Titus is the merchant, not Noctis.
I'm
This is
joking.
the doctor.
I was making a joke.
I'm
Well,
sorry,
you
my
know what?
love. I didn't realize.
I think I figured, but you know what happens whenever you joke.
Apollo snipes you.
Yeah. I think he wants me to worship him, but Loki's already got me. So.
Denied.
Loki
Right,
would
it
take a
happens,
bullet
you
for me
guys.
and then let it pass through him. That's how it is. Anyway.
So, do you guys
Yeah.
call? Do you guys call him?
If he brings
You guys do
Noctis.
merchandise? You're gonna keep trying to call Noctis?
Well, Orlain wants to, but he only has Derek's phone number. And Derek gave his shit away.
Aurelia has Noctis's phone number.
Look, I think at the end of the day, the important thing is the fact that we probably should resupply.
Mm-hmm.
That would probably be smart, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys gotta have one every once in a blue moon. Sorry, that sounded horribly rude.
No, that was just Titus.
Got opinions he apparently needed to share.
So, that's the dumb question again. You guys hit the button.
Yes.
Yes.
You hit the button, and there is a quick ringing tone, maybe? You don't know fully. It's just a tone.
Sure was a
kind of-
sound, TM.
Yes. It was a sound of sounds, essentially. And quickly you hear Titus's voice go, "Hello? You've reached the merchant hotline. Currently busy. How can we help you?"
Well, we need to buy things. Tryphon's never done this before. He doesn't know what to do.
Hello? Hello?
Titus, are you there?
Hello? I'm fucking with you. This is a recorded message. One moment while a proper representative is contacted. And as if on cue,
Can I punch him?
No.
as if on cue, there is a holographic sort of video connection. And you see a very blue colored tiefling with pale skin, kind of well built, and he goes, "Hello, this is Titus's merchant shop. How can we help you?"
Do you have
What
any
is your-
potions in stock? From behind the
yes.
fucking... From behind the goddamn thing.
Yes, we do. And like you see them doing paperwork, look up for a second, see who's on the other side, and then just do the double take of staring. Are you the party that Titus said special orders for?
Maybe.
Uh Hmm. We won't be able to. We need to get to you first before we can give you the items you purchase. This is simply a contact line.
Alright.
It'll take a little bit to get to you guys. If you're where, Mr. Derek said you guys were last.
I mean, we probably are. I don't think we've moved in the last few hours, have we, guys?
We
You
haven't
mean
moved in the
days?
last few days.
Yeah, that's fair. That's on me.
So you guys are still in the north?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it'll take like an hour or two to get to you guys because we gotta go undetected. There's
Alright.
a base that currently, anytime it sees something from the rogue faction, has a big ass fucking gun and shoots us down. So.
Oh.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Oh yeah, no, it really is. And then there's just the pause. And the waddle over from Gade behind everybody. I believe that's my base. Sorry.
We'll put it on the list of things to deal with.
Yeah.
You're fine, Gade.
Not like you can control what your base does.
He walks back to the thing, kind of, again, just Gade being Gade at this point. So, with that, the merchant kind of goes, if you guys are okay with waiting, you guys can kill time until we get there, or you can...
Sounds
just
good to
wait.
me. And just
Alright.
walks off.
Cool. Cool.
Orlain has energy. This is a curse for everyone.
And then there's just like the slow, like those that are still watching the guy, just see them slowly moving to the hang up button, going, "All right, bye." Click.
The fuck?
Yeah, that might as well happen.
Orlain, what are you doing?
Doesn't matter. Just turning to face the group again.
I mean, I guess not, but
Right then. And continue talking.
It's a common occurrence with that one.
you get a hand waggle from Tryphon.
Not really. No.
Oh, so I dropped in at the wrong time. Got it.
I'm gonna go see what he's doing.
Have fun?
Relyn can actually approach Jackie and introduce herself. Relyn, nice to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine. Nice to see another pretty face here.
Indeed. She'll do the curtsy thing.
Just a 2-finger salute. You can call me Jackie.
He winces at the two-finger salute because I believe Tryphon also gave her one. And
Yes, he did.
Just as cringy as the last time.
Whoa, you're surrounded by soldiers.
Jackie. A very nice name.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I am going to probably try and take a nap. I've got 8
She will quietly step out of your way.
stumbling, not stumbling, but like making her way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and she's tent bound.
Doodle doodle doo.
All right. Relyn, what are you doing?
So Orlain is trying. Well, at first because he can clearly fucking see the giant.
Yep.
He's at first like going over to check up on them and how they're doing, but kind of pauses at the edge of the tent, seeing the gun mark, I suppose, on the box,
Yeah.
and just out loud. Just a hum of disapproval, almost.
Tryphon stops just on the other side of the tent and then just pauses and sort of halfway hides.
Now, Orlain would remember this. I don't have it in my notes anywhere for some god awful reason. What's the name of the giant?
Stonebreaker, but because of his accent, it's most commonly mistaken as Stormbreaker.
He clears his throat just to. I hope I'm
You get
not
the look.
interrupting anything.
No, you're good. What's up?
I was just checking up on you. It's been a rough couple of, well, while, I suppose.
Yeah. But they're all rough if you think about it.
No, it doesn't have
That's
to
what she
be.
said.
No, stop it.
What, not one for jokes, huh?
I'm one for jokes when they don't make you seem worse off than you are.
We're
Or at
looks.
least. Yes, and Rook is at least trying to face facts. Are you? With a hands on
Nope.
hips motion.
Don't need to.
Pardon?
You don't need to. No need to fake anything.
You're going Cajun.
I fucking Jesus, Simon.
Whoa.
Relyn, I told you, once you do Cajun, it's hard to do anything else. Be wary of the Cajun. It waits for you. Oh, nah, I think you're good. I'm good. We're all good. Mostly. Sad, yeah, but we're not, worse for wear.
With a passive insight of 17, is that telling the truth or not?
The solemn truth is being told to you right now.
Do you want a hug?
Good. I'm very large, and I think I'd get you. Hurt you a little bit, and I don't want that.
You
I mean
wouldn't.
that.
Orlain.
Really a hugger. Sorry.
Alright. What's the sitch with the crates?
Boat boy behind you is practicing gunfire.
Yeah, Tryphon has a manner of composing himself, just without turning around.
What do you mean by that?
You're very impulsive, is all I'm going to say.
It wasn't just my idea.
Oh, who else was it?
Dein.
Then I have to get
He's-
his ass for that.
He's the one who suggested I try out the rifle.
When did you... I suppose I should have asked first where you got a gun, but I guess that explains it.
Yeah. Something sure did happen. I'm not sure how to explain it.
Just while like stepping over to Stonebreaker, just while talking, just like, keep talking, explain. And then looks over at Stonebreaker and goes, do we have any peaches?
Any peaches?
Yes.
I can look.
That'd
I'll
be
go
a-
ahead and...
That'd be a right wonderful thing you could do. I could probably use one. Continue, Tryphon.
Yeah, well, alright. But, yeah, no, Dane and I were just talking about just stuff, I guess you could say. About how I'd been doing around the party and whatnot, and it was weird. Out of character, real quick. Did Tryphon ever see the line between him and Dane?
Yes.
I can't remember. He did?
Yes, it was a
Okay.
visible line between you both.
Yeah. It was strange. There was this line between us. It connected us. And then I think we saw each other's memories.
So, like a shared trance, but worse. Great. Good to know that happens.
Well, it was brief and just one memory. Dane was apparently taking some oaths. I think the ones that he said when he got the... Oh, wait, you were in the tent for that.
Yes. Asleep, or trying to be. Actually, I did.
Yeah, Dane has the great sword now.
No good for him. That's going to be a curse for all of you. Without turning to face you.
Lovely, great, I love it. But no, he was taking oaths with a teacher of some kind, I think, if I'm out of character remembering all of it. Interpreting it all of it correctly. But yeah, no, he's just... Dane was taking oaths with a teacher, and I was late for a promotion exam. To what? I don't know, but it was something like that.
What the... Sorry.
What the fuck, Yufi?
Freeze-dried Skittles do slap. Okay?
Yeah, I didn't realize I wasn't muted.
But Orlain finally like turns away from Stonebreaker and looks at you, or Tryphon. So, is that a good or a bad thing in your eyes? Sharing a memory with someone, being vulnerable.
I mean, doesn't feel like a bad thing to me.
All right. So it is a good thing. Or I suppose it could be neutral. It's always that.
Still trying to figure out how I feel about it.
Take your time. We'll be here. After all, if I go somewhere, Jack is bound to follow.
That is true.
You haven't the gist of it. Kind of rubs the back of his neck of that kind of awkward. I don't think you want to hear any of that.
There is a bit of a squint before Tryphon just sighs, and it was after the memory thing that we were able to summon the weapons we did. Dein got the King's Greatsword, I got the Thunder's Rifle. And I can apparently shoot fairly well with it, and he gestures to where he had hit the crates earlier.
Just be wary where you aim that. And let your aim be true, or God help you. Or clicks his tongue. Just the slip of the tongue accidentally.
Yeah, I don't think the gods are looking to help any of us right now.
Yes, I know. It was an instinct, alright?
I know, I know.
Stonebreaker just goes, so the thing about that's southern.
You're saying so much.
Potatoes. There we go. Well, the thing about the gods hating us is real.
The what?
Things about the gods hating us? That's real?
Oh,
Yes. I actually
Unfortunately.
wanted to see if you knew about that, and that answers that question.
You were roughly told. I didn't think
It's
it had
true.
enough in it, to be honest, but if you say it's true, I believe you.
It's, complicated, I think. Because apparently these chuckle fucks met one that didn't hate you immediately. Which I still
She
don't
didn't
believe.
try to kill us. She was just messing around. That was it.
Alright, whatever you say, and clearly doesn't believe you.
Why do you not believe me?
We're not getting into that. Just a very solemn, we're not getting into it.
If I might.
Yeah.
If I could step in for a second. If y'all ain't, if you know nothing but hate from the gods, and then all of a sudden you all are saying there was a nice god, I think I believe even I'd have a little bit of trouble believing you. Some hybrid of Scottish and Southern. I'm sorry.
You're trying so hard. It's okay. You do a lot of accents. It's all right. Genuinely, it's just a sigh. My teammates have a record of getting into nonsense while I'm away, so I have to take some grains of salt where it may. Like, Tryphon turns to face you again. Do you sincerely think that after my dealings with you-know-who for this damn long, I'm going to look at you and go, oh yes, of course, a nice god, a nice kami? that likes to look at us and go, "Oh, you're just wonderful and all this, and you're so nice and cute and adorable." I don't believe
I
you.
get it. I get it.
Raise in the hand.
Yes.
There's just a. Y'all say calmer?
Wrong.
I know. I can feel it. Terribly sorry. Must have. One, give me like $5 a sec. I'm losing against my own fucking voice. Shut up, asshole.
That's what it's like to chew 5 gum.
All the way off.
It's just Yufi routinely having a stroke. It's no big deal.
All right. If you're mentioning the commies, I do have to ask you. Do you mean the old commies? The fact, like the generals and whatnot?
I don't know, just the ones that hate us and want to turn us into Slurpees.
What's a
It was
slurpee?
juice. It was juice boxes last time.
Just the 1,000-yard stare from Relyn. They want to turn us into something easy to eat.
Oh, okay. Doesn't really answer my question, but thank you.
Well, I don't know what you're asking. I only know those ones.
Well,
Wait, what about all
you know, the commies, our generals, the higher ups that Rook's always pissed off at.
Those ones I believe do actively want us dead.
Why don't you just go to their land?
That was English. I swear that was common. I swear it was.
Their land.
What
Orlain
about
is
their
just
land?
Orlain's just baffled at the fact that they have their own like property and don't steal other ones. Oh no, it's colonization.
I was really
Oh
waiting
no!
for you to get there, bud.
Chris.
The Skylands, you know, above.
All
the
right.
Skylands, all the generals go to one location. They oversee the war. They come to us.
Okay,
Tell us
yeah,
what we do.
I think those are the ones that want us dead.
They're Skylands above the, what is it? Go ask Royal Kill no. Ask him where the Skylands are and he'll tell you directly.
All right. I don't think that's a great topic to lead with right now.
Probably not.
Why not? Right. Vice.
Yes. I'll ask him later. Let him rest.
With your passive, you do immediately, with your passive insight, you do kind of catch the, look on his face.
Like in a negative or a sheepish way?
Negative.
What's with the look? Got something to say?
Personally, I don't think leaving Rook to his own devices when he's like this is a good idea. He got issues, we all know it, but Vice normally snaps him out of it.
Alright, then I'll stay with him, and turns to walk away.
Don't you need to go meet with Derek?
He can fucking wait. It's his family. He's family. Different kind of family. And just keeps walking.
I don't understand this whole family thing.
Family's wonderful. That's on my own.
Half the time I can't understand the fucking accent, I'm going to be completely honest.
Family's a fun thing. Got some of me own.
Yeah, no, Tryphon just shrugs after a moment, just... I'm still figuring out my place in this whole group, so...
Well, you're part of the group, aren't you?
I mean, yeah, but I was kind of just picked up.
Doesn't take away anything else. You're still part of the group.
Can't really argue with that, can I?
Not really. I'm really good at that.
It's frustrating, you know that, right?
Yeah. Being the biggest and the smartest does have its ups.
Probably should go check on the others. We do have a new addition to the group as well.
Then go talk to them. Don't let them feel like you do.
Stop making sense. Please, thank you. Goodbye.
Why you talk to me if you don't want? Fuck it. All right. Bye. Weird fuckers.
We can get to Orlain and Rook in a little bit. How lets everybody else do their thing while I go get some snack.
Yes.
You need the num-nums. But yeah, no, Tryphon does eventually approach Relyn, and is she doing anything?
So Raylan this entire time has been like not staring, at least not creepily, but has been observing how the group functions in the way of almost trained looking, like how Spineless had a case stakeout. Like she was just like gathering intel essentially for herself.
So far, the intel concludes this group is fucking weird.
Yeah, that's about the gist of it. And as you approach, she'll like her eyes were kind of unfocused as she was just kind of looking around. Her eyes will snap to you with all the stare of an owl. Which by the way, I've stared into an owl's eyes. Those fuckers are fierce. Um, not
You stared at the eyes
intentionally,
of God.
not intentionally being like aggressive or anything. It's just her eyes kind of naturally when they focus in, take an almost predatory look to them. Hello again, Tryphon, was it?
Yeah, just how you doing?
Honestly, I don't know. I woke up, I started walking, I met a undead guy with a weird frickin' hand. She almost swears and then catches herself. I
The
come
almost
here.
swear does get a sort of a half smile from Tryphon, just like I see that.
I got here, and now we're waiting to go on a mission, I guess. And honestly, I have one memory and my name in all of this, and I have no clue what's going on.
Yeah. He does give a nod at that, glancing around at the others. It's just like, yeah, I know how that is. I've only been a part of this group for the last couple of months. Just woke up in a room with a land shark with Dein, and they just came along and picked us up. Let me tell you, finding out that the gods use you guys as use us as juice boxes basically is a little bit of a world-shattering revelation.
Notes?
What?
I, I I don't think you understand, or maybe you do. I don't know. I literally have no knowledge other than what I've been told.
All right. Do you not
And
even know about the factions?
I was given a brief overview by Derek.
But you don't know them.
No,
So, what about ranks? Do you know anything about ranks? Like, if I ask you what yours is, would you know?
not a clue.
That is kind of odd. Even Dane and I had at least our ranks. I guess it is par for the course for how things have been going.
A lot of weird things do seem to happen around here.
For the most part, yeah. You missed us having to deal with the Minotaur.
Do you like? I don't think Owl can squint, but she does her best impression.
Yeah, his name was Minos.
How original.
Look, don't look at me. I'm not. You'd have to take that up with his god. However, wherever, or well, God's apparently dead, so there is that. I think I am remembering that correctly. Yeah.
Yep. That
Okay.
God fucking did.
Yeah. Just like, well, no, that God's kind of dead.
Gods can die.
Seems like it. Seems like that's what we're going to be doing with these gods.
We'll see.
You'll be fine. Even if we seem a little dysfunctional, we watch each other's backs.
I have no doubt about that. You would not be alive, I think, if you hadn't.
Yeah. Either way, have you at least had anything to eat?
Yes, I had some on the road in, and when I woke up, I may have grabbed a slightly hole-ridden orange.
Mmm. That's just going to be following me for forever, isn't it?
Oh, that was you.
I was trying out my new weapon.
Good shot.
Yeah, better than I expected, honestly. But, hey, it'll come in handy.
I find that weapons tend to. I hadn't been, with Derek for more than 3 minutes before he went and ripped something apart.
What is up with that man?
I don't know. Kind of like him.
Like, I definitely don't dislike him. I'm just not sure what to think about him.
He's very in his own ways, and there's some level of respect I can give to that.
I can't argue against that, no. I'm sorry, I just looked into the muted VC. What the fuck, guys? I guess all we can really do right now is hang around and wait for the merchant to show up.
It appears so, yes. I am quite curious. How many assets do you have exactly?
What, you mean weapons?
That's not what I was referring to, but that is an asset of its own.
Well, I mean, with the weapons, I've got the rifle, there's the glaive, and I guess still technically the great sword. He has it now, but I'm not sure what else you mean by assets, though.
People. Allies. Those you can leverage for your own.
You mean all these guys? They've been with me since the start. Why wouldn't I trust them?
She kind of smirks a little bit. Not intending to, but kind of hitting you with a "oh, you poor thing" look.
Does narrow his eyes at that, just like, excuse me?
She says, as long as there are people, there are secrets. And as long as there are secrets, trust is a very finite resource.
Well, aren't you the pessimist?
I would not call it pessimism. More a... She and I both have to choose our words very carefully here. It's not pessimism. I'm not overly allergic to being happy and seeing the positives. It's just the negatives do tend to weigh a bit heavy on me.
So you're depressed. Sorry.
Boom, roasted.
Yes, DM?
Huh?
Oh,
You went,
you said like you were starting.
Oh no, I just sometimes in my sentences like that because I don't know why actually.
because brain goes, "Doo."
Yeah, pretty much. Yes.
I mean, do what you gotta do to stay alive, I guess, but these guys are my allies. I trust them.
I'm not saying you shouldn't trust them. Just keep a guard up anyway.
I don't know where else we could go with the conversation. Fuck.
It's fine. It can end there.
Yeah, that's perfect place to end.
Okay.
And we move from there to a call between siblings. Aurelia,
Hello, my good bitch.
why are you calling Noctis?
To make sure he's not dead, pretty much.
So, You go ahead and call Noctis, and you get the ringtone. Immediately followed by cursing of, "Shut that fucking thing off! I am answering the phone! Fuck off! If we die because of you, I'm gonna skin you! I'd say the same to you, but you're already missing some. What's up, Rels? What do you need?"
I'm just making sure you're not dead, really.
Well, not yet.
I think if you die, Orlain will bring you back just to kill you himself.
Acceptable. Can I call you back another time?
I mean, if you want to.
Grim, go do the thing. Dang, I am not doing that. Do the thing. There is a child present. Do the thing. Fuck you, no. And then you hear Morik's voice, very loud. Grim, do the thing. And you just hear running off. Oh, okay, we're going loud. Call you later. Click.
Fear of this might as well happen.
You mean Noctis's resting state? Yeah.
Yeah. Turns to Cece, and I would like to establish she is currently a druid, and just goes, "He hung up on me. Can you believe it?"
I can. I heard.
How rude. He sounded busy, though. Freehand just scritches on Cece's head. Love the baby.
You guys are often busy.
I know you said something, but I couldn't hear you. What did you say?
I said, I know, you're normally busy.
Yeah, seems like the default states most of the time.
What does default mean?
A baby. You know, like the thing that, like a resting state. It's what the normal is.
Sleep?
No.
Oh.
Treat? No treat. Treat?
Yeah, thanks for getting my... Thank you for getting that.
Treat? No treat. Treat? No treat.
Oh, shucks.
You should totally give Cece a treat.
Do you want to?
I mean, she probably has given him a treat while they've been sitting here. Just the one treat pulled out of her pocket. Where does she keep them? Wouldn't you like to know?
I would, actually. You don't have the bag of holding.
I do have the bag of holding.
You do?
Yes.
Yeah, active
Damn.
bag of holding, not Buddy.
Damn.
Aurelia is the designated keeper of the bag of holding.
That's right.
From way back when.
Pause. Wasn't that same bag of holding used to create Buddy?
No? That was never said.
Okay. I might be thinking wrong. Okay, cool.
If it was, we certainly don't remember.
Yeah. So we're good. Okay. Keep going.
Got anything else to do or say, my love?
I mean, I don't really think so.
So is it time for Orlain to be a nuisance again?
Do you want
Sure.
to do this again?
Yes, very much so. I have to bother my cousin.
All right.
So Orlain steps inside the tent that Rook kinda stepped inside. And
Okay.
before like going completely up to him, he goes, "Knock knock."
There's no response.
Hesitantly tiptoes over. Doesn't sneak. Definitely makes his presence known, but kind of hesitant. Kind of looks around for him.
He's currently on the couch, sprawled.
Walks over. Literally, like leans over the edge of the couch. Like full on, his hair might be a little bit getting too long, kind of style of it's kind of shielding people from their expressions.
All right.
You awake?
No.
I bet you certainly don't want to be.
Really would rather not be. You tried teaching someone who's never ridden before how to ride.
Yeah, I wasn't.
All right.
It's genuine. Jackie is for lack of a better term, a jack of all trades. No master of one, but master of enough.
He is the master of something. What it is, I do not know.
You'll figure it out. Kind of smiles. Not a smirk this time, just smiles.
So what do I owe this visit?
He leans back finally and just gestures as to say, "Can I have a seat next to you?"
He sprawls out more. No.
All right. And he stands there, like completely taking that for an answer.
He sits up. Sit down, asshole.
I'm trying to be nice to you.
I don't want your niceness. You know how I feel about pity.
I'm not pitying you by being nice, jackass.
Agree to disagree.
Just a slight nudge to the side from Orlain. What's eating at you? Aside the obvious.
I feel fine. I'm being told and more or less shown that I'm wrong, but I feel fine.
By who?
Everyone. Don't gotta be a mind reader to see what they're thinking.
Well, what do you think they're thinking?
They're looking at me like I'm not okay.
Are you?
No. Who would be?
I guess I'm an outlier in this situation. I just had a decent chance for the first time in 3 months.
Good.
Someone's got to be on their toes properly, I suppose.
Yeah. Orlain.
Yeah.
It has not hit you until just now. Rook is speaking perfect Elvish. His accent is gone. He is speaking nothing but perfect Elvish to you.
No, I figured something was I did, so did Orlain. But he just hasn't been questioning it because he can just fluidly understand Elvish the same way he understands Common. So it's just like, oh wait, fuck, like, he's like, what's up? We're at the Walmart surf, fine. Like physically, he has to take a moment mid sentence. He goes, "Oh, you bitch," in a most proper tone of voice in Elvish. Taking advantage of my hospitality, are you?
Yeah.
Good to see you have some light in you.
See? I told you.
And then just clears his throat. Regardless. Just kind of does the motion with his jaw of getting used to speaking common when just having been speaking the mother tongue. Just the you bitch, you're doing this on purpose, I'm gonna forget words now kind of look.
Troll face look.
Another nudge, this time a little harder.
Don't be mad at me for your skill issue.
It's not my skill issue. It's
Yeah?
nothing. It's not about me, this is about you. I came in here to check up on you.
Told you. I'm fine.
I know you are, but I have to give the presentation of I'm actually checking up on you. And not just coming in here, taking your words at face value and leaving. I can falsify a report all day and all along, but it's not worry, it's curiosity, suppose?
Yeah? Curious about what?
My group. They're insistent upon something that cannot be true.
And that would be?
They met a goddess that did not want to kill them.
Sounds believable.
On what realm of existence is that believable at this current point?
Orlain,
What?
look at me.
And while this entire time he has been kind of looking at the ground, kind of that energy of I don't want to have to face my own cousin while I'm having not a breakdown or a spiral, just madness overload, essentially, calming down from Artificer. And just, what? Finally looking up.
There are stories that once upon a time, dragons or Jakarians were absolutely powerful creatures. They could not be tamed as we have them now. And that they were nothing but violent creatures who held dominion over certain aspects of the world. When you think of Morik, do you think he is holding dominion over you?
Orlain has a look on his face of I shouldn't make a joke here. This is not the time.
If you make a joke, I will shoot off your pinky toe.
And then just kind of laughs a little bit. No, I do not.
So, with that, I have to ask, why are you so sure?
Because every single other one that we've met has had some reason. Good or bad, wrong or right, doesn't matter. It is their reason and their reason alone to shoot us on sight, essentially. Why would suddenly one choose otherwise?
What makes you think they chose otherwise? Because that implies that affectionately, all the assholes we deal with choose to be assholes.
Get
So
to your
I'm-
point.
Some people are just dicks, and some people are doing their job. And if it's not in their job to do something, they don't do it.
I get that, but... And he almost pouts.
But
It's... I can't bring myself to believe, right now, at least, I can't bring myself to believe that this one goddess that they met randomly by chance while we were talking, while you, me, and Vice were talking, can't, you know?
we were talking for a long time.
But it was by random, by happenstance. Things like that don't happen.
Says who?
Me! Fuck! God! Damn it! Fuck! Just the... Just
Yeah.
cursors.
Careful, we only got enough soap to wash your mouth out.
Oh, shush. Soap? Just the confused look of not at the actual like word or like action, just the word choice. Almost like his brain's having a hard time like wrapping his like his mind around it.
You know what soap is.
I know what that is. It's just nothing.
Say again?
He's just said nothing. Like he had the response of nothing. You know?
Yeah. So, Dakarians can be different, and if people are just doing their job, what's to say there's not just one person caught between the feathers of time? Because most of these commies, quote unquote, aren't that strong, right?
Right.
You all can handle them. Except for when you can't.
Generally that's how that works, yes.
And what's to say something that strong isn't trying to be better?
I guess. But why?
Well, asking yourself.
I don't know who this person is, let alone if they'd ever want to talk to me. After
What
all, I
makes you
am
so
kind of...
untalkable?
Eh?
What makes you so hesitant to be talked to?
I'm not easy to talk to, I guess. I'm easy to conversate with, but not talk to.
So if I go out there right now, I won't hear stories about how, from one person in particular, how back on your own base, you never shut the fuck up.
Like I said, conversate with. Talking to me is different.
How?
Making a conversation is easy. You know a person well enough, you can have a conversation with them and not say a damn thing. Talking with someone, though, that's a vulnerable thing.
You're not vulnerable right now?
I was vulnerable enough being in a trance with Aurelia.
You trust her?
Yes. I just don't like being vulnerable all the time, see?
Don't be.
When did this become therapy for me? What are you doing?
I'm resting. I'm a very traumatized individual. I've recently lost my other half. I'm laying down and relaxing after teaching a motherfucker how to drive. What are you doing?
don't know. Waiting for a merchant, I believe. Possibly going to investigate the cave system nearby afterwards, and then possibly, maybe, if I'm not exhausted, going to see whatever the fuck Derek wants me to do.
Well, then go. I'll be fine.
I know you will. Not what I'm worried about. And then he stands up.
You get a hug before you go.
Oh, the immediate crumple. Immediate into the hug. His trance has taken a bit out of him. Just the immediate lean into hold back. Because he's been giving everybody else hugs. Dane gave him one back. Yes, but it was like quick enough. Just barely quick enough for him not to crumple. This is the cousin. He's going to crumple.
He holds you for a minute. And he pushes you back. Go.
Yes, I know. Fucking bastard. And stands up and starts to leave.
So as the hour passes, I don't have a proper token, so we're going to use this one again.
Big.
Yeah, I don't know why they were big, but
Big.
the tiefling, the well-built tiefling, kind of shows up and goes, "Am I in the right place?"
Aurelia waving from where she's sitting with Cece. Absolutely, kid.
I'm almost positive I'm older than... Never mind.
Definitely older than Orlain, canonically.
You just need to stop being allowed to say shit.
No.
But no, the person does kind of... They have a weird backpack on as they kind of like walk through. Sorry, we had to go through a drill rather than Skyborn.
Whatever works.
So what are you guys in the market for?
Lane said something about potions?
Definitely some potions.
Potions are
One
good.
second, he's
Potions are
coming.
good. Is this everybody? Oh, y'all didn't have any losses, did you?
Hand wobbles. Not from the team, but lost an
Oh.
ally.
Oh, that always sucks. Sorry to hear.
Then just the like voice of Jackie! While not completely facing the merchant.
Yeah, what's up, lady?
Did you get an actual bit of rest, or did you stay up contemplating existence for a second?
I got a little bit of rest.
Okay, I'll deal with that when we get there.
You guys know we have like therapy, right? You guys can request therapy conversations with individuals.
I'm pretty sure most of these people are allergic to therapy.
I'm not. Don't speak for me.
I mean, it is so easy to call and just harass Noctis whenever we need to, so.
Oh, you guys know Dr. Dognus. That's cool. Is he still practicing?
Yes, I think so.
Cool. Cool. I thought he stopped.
I mean, he's certainly doing something. He was yelling at Grim and Morik earlier, I think. Or, well, he yelled at Grim and then Morik yelled at Grim too.
Why was everyone yelling at Graham?
Something
Well-
about do the thing.
that could be a number of things, really. It could be do the thing with the wraps, do the thing with your scepter, do the thing with the weird mind-altering bullshit.
He did seem concerned that there was a child present.
Must have been the wraps. I'm sorry, a child?
Aurelia shrugs.
Anyways,
I barely understand what a child is. Don't look at me, ma'am.
I understand you barely understand what a child is. I'm looking at you because why do you know what a child is?
Noctis sort of explained it.
Swear to God, if that gift load and it's a child, I'm gonna kill you, Jackie. Okay,
Objectively
better.
funnier.
Significantly funnier, yes. For those watching. God damn it, Tryphon. Fuck you. You
Look,
get to be alone
yeah, the
now.
sillies, we found them.
You mean I get to be alone now?
You don't get to have the adventure with someone else. No Avatar adventure for you. No.
Well, fuck you too.
Wait, what kind of avatar are we talking?
Hey, that's my adventure partner.
What avatar are we talking? Blue people avatar or the
Avatar
avatar?
Last Airbender.
The good one.
Physically hurt me to hear you say the blue people avatar. Like, that's an actual fucking question from me. What the fuck, Nia? I've slept on your floor. You know damn well which avatar I'm talking about.
We
I don't
all
know.
love and
Nowadays, you
care for
kinda gotta
Mia
make
in
sure.
this house. What was that?
Listen, the blue people avatar is actually pretty good.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be called Avatar.
Fair. Anyway, train back on track.
Anyway, choo-choo
Nothing-
train back on the tracks.
Back on tracks, but my last bit is the only thing about that is can be called Avatar is the process that they become that, and they even have another name for that. It has no
Wrong
reason
guy-
being named Avatar.
Wrong tracks, Yufi.
I know. I literally clarified. I'm finishing up that track. But back to the thing. This individual kind of sits there like, you want me to, like they're waiting for you guys.
Orlain just kind of waves them over. Of like, come here.
It's good to closer.
I think he means closer than that, my guy.
Don't worry, nobody in this camp bites unless explicitly asked to.
And it's normally one of those two. And he points at Orlain and Jackie.
Could you guys stop? I'm actively in a relationship.
Point.
And you're telling me you wouldn't bite Morik if he asked you to?
He's not here, is he? Stop it!
Guys,
Stop!
the merchant's running away.
I'm not. Listen, do you have a revivify potion?
We still
Those are
have
pretty
one of
costly.
those.
Just that. Shush!
Those are
Look.
pretty costly.
Yes, I'm aware. Orlain kind of thinks for a bit, because, God, he has shit that he doesn't need. Because he picks up things at random. Because Orlain currently has with him his pouch. Like, the stuff that he carries, like, his random assortment of things in. And it's, like, hidden under the fabric of his rogue outfit, so it's hard to see unless he's actively digging around in it, which he is right now. And he just goes, okay, I don't know what this is, so I don't think it has any value. I just picked it up. I'm not going to offer it. Okay.
Well, I can tell if it has value or not. I'm a merchant.
Yufi,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about.
Oh. Go fuck yourself.
He doesn't know what it is.
So do you show it off?
I think at the comment of "I'm a merchant, I can tell if something has value," he just kind of stares and goes, "It's tree bark. I don't think it has value."
Well, depends on the tree. If it's like warm wood, which is pretty rare nowadays over here, but still is a commodity, it can be used for proper housing. If it's any sort of, what's the word?
Takes out a piece of the bark.
Well, fuck me. You're not supposed to have that.
Well,
Huh?
Huh?
Sorry. You just knocked me back to my old self. Oh. Where did you find that?
I picked it up a while ago. Why?
That is very rare tree bark. Are you sure you want to sell that?
Well, what is it?
That is the bark of Yggdrasil, or the old Yggdrasil, the one that got cut down, the big tree of Sword Stump. Yeah,
Well, yes,
What?
that's where I got it.
Oh.
yeah, that's like incredibly rare. Nobody can pry the bark off. How'd you get it?
Just the stuttering of someone who's just like, "Oh, this is why Jack was trying to take it from me."
Ours now.
It's worse because that's not the only piece he got. It's just like, I don't. I don't think I should give this, actually.
Very fair. It's very valuable.
I might give it to Titus, though, just because I want to see his reaction. And also, I kind of owe him.
Sir Titus will surely have a reaction.
Alright, puts it away, because obviously there's going to be stairs now, and he doesn't feel comfortable with that. And he takes out, oh, this is going to piss off some people. With his bare fucking hands, takes out one of the flowers.
Which flower?
The corrupted one.
Give me a con save.
Yeah.
Why do you have that?
Why do you still have that?
Leave your dumbass friend alone.
Follow-up question.
No!
Why are you touching it with your bare hands?
Follow up. Who gave you bare hands?
The bear? Your ally?
A 2-in-1, a personal inside joke, and a Smitty joke. Fuck yeah.
Chaos.
Oh,
Also, that doesn't look like a great roll.
Oh, what was it?
well,
Who's doing something? 12?
Mhm.
Alright. You're holding the corruption flower, yeah?
mm-hmm.
Why are there two? What? Huh? God? Oh, right. It's 27? Okay.
Mhm.
It's within the 20th percentile. Orlain,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna roll a d4.
Mm-hmm.
Take 2 points of damage until you stop holding that flower.
He's fine.
You can see Tryphon just tearing at Orlain right now of the why the fuck? What the fuck?
Orlain doesn't
Why?
seem to be in any pain currently. This is fine.
Maybe you should let go of that.
No.
Just what do you mean no?
No. I'll just put it back in my bag when I get the appraisal. Thank you.
That is a corruption flower. It is a plant life that has been infected by the corruption, a mass deadly virus that has infected our lands.
Mm,
I cannot physically buy that.
alright. And just tucks it away again.
I must express concern that you should probably burn them.
I will when I go back into the other class. Alright? Remember,
Okay.
that was part of the poison bomb.
Yeah. Damn you.
The day has barely even started, and
How many damage did it take? Just 2?
Yeah, just 2. 2 repeating damage until you stop holding it.
Well, how long was it? Because I know Orlain was holding it for a bit.
Well, how long were you holding it? Not even a minute?
Around a minute.
6 damage.
Okay. Orlain's hands look a little cut up when he takes them out again.
why?
He doesn't seem bothered.
Orlain being bothered doesn't always reflect Orlain's physical health.
Mm-hmm. So, as they're probably just giving him the look of Orlain, really? Again? He's not even going to look at eye contact. He's going to sift through his bag again. Doesn't... No, he doesn't have the wormwood. He gave it to somebody else. I think he gave some pieces of what he gathered to Aurelia. I don't think I ever said anything though, so probably not. So. Yeah, he doesn't really have much.
Does anybody have anything they want to offer to the merchant?
Aside from Orlain's like apparent, like it's freaking the fuck out into somebody's old voice.
I don't think Tryphon has really been able to gather anything. He's just got the basic supplies on him.
That's all right.
Oh, sorry.
You go ahead.
Rowan speaks up. I have 2 kind of pretty looking knives, if that makes any sort of difference.
Ooh, may I see them?
Yeah, she'll take out the 2 knives that Rook left in the board.
Eric.
You mean Derek?
Derek, sorry.
It happens to the best of us. The minute you pull out Derek's knife, the look of fear and goes, I cannot buy that. Why do you have that?
Oh, are you afraid Derek will kick your ass?
No, I'm afraid Morik will kick my ass.
Also fair. Derek was here. That's why those are here.
Relyn quickly puts them back in her little side pouch that she keeps all her stuff in. Think like a tote bag, like a computer bag almost.
Yeah.
Now I'm really wishing I took a piece of that boat with me.
Well, if any of you have anything you want to sell to me that's not gonna get me hurt, go for it. But if you're looking to buy, he reaches to his backpack and pulls out a little desk that like spirals around him and then pops open a hood, kind of like Beetle from Legend of Zelda, and just goes, I'm open for business.
What would that piece of bark get me from you?
I would give you my backpack.
Just snort.
What would that get me? Yes.
Affectionately, you kind of give like that like snort a little bit, and then it's just this person has not altered their face in any way, shape, or form.
Is it really that hard to get a hold of.
Morik couldn't pull that shit off.
Oh, just the sudden realization of what have I done? Use the frame of reference of the husband.
Can you stop using my husband for a frame of reference? Only after you understand what you have done.
Actually, you know what Orlain's going to do?
Go ahead.
He steps forward and goes, "Can I ask you something? Kind of. This is gonna sound odd, but could I exchange one of these pieces for an enchantment?"
I don't have enchantments on me.
I
Sorry.
No. I don't mind if you take it back with you to do so. Sorry, and just kind of goes a step back, like he's actually embarrassed.
Just the stare of, okay.
Which, Jackie, you've never seen this man be embarrassed in his life.
Just the slow pushback towards him. No. What were you saying? What were you gonna offer him?
I don't really know the concept to begin with. I just know it means a lot. And that my, ancestor kind of said that. She said a lot, but that's not the point. Just the upset, look of, I don't think this is the right place to even bring that up kind of look.
If you wait for a better chance, it might just pass you by.
Coming from you.
Yes, coming from me.
Then you go talk to Rook and I'll do this.
Alright.
Bet?
Yes.
Then go.
Okay. Oh, okay. I will never know if they had anything they wanted to buy.
He steps forward again. Because that's a bet from friend to friend.
This is going splendidly.
Your friendship is costing me money.
Chaos.
Orlain is going to straight up ask, do you have an enchantment that can, or will you be able to do an enchantment if I give this piece of bark to you that will allow freedom of, I suppose, no restriction on how big the person gets? Basically a shape-changing item.
Are you requesting, like, a shape-changing cloth or shape-changing...
Ring.
Huh?
With deadpan stare. Ring.
I don't think we'd have... You'd have to ask our crafter. I'm sorry, I can't. That's more his thing and scares me, so...
Alright. I at least asked. It's not disappointment, it's more just, I figured this wouldn't be a straightforward kind of thing.
I hear he's supposed to come by eventually to upgrade your, caravan.
Alright. Thank you, sincerely.
Problem. I'm here to help.
He steps back and goes, whatever you guys want to get, I'll try and pay for. You guys?
Wait, what?
I'm
Why are
looking
you
at the
guys-
supplies I have.
I
Orlain.
have nothing.
So what do you guys want to get?
Probably would be a good idea to grab at least a few potions. Like healing potions. I will be more specific.
Oh,
Yeah.
If you guys are looking to buy in bulk, he reaches back, slides another thing above his head, and little tapes fall down. We do have a reward quest. Basically, do a subtle basically we need you to do something while you're traveling, and we'll reward you with a shipment of bulk items.
Oh, so like what we did for Titus the first time. Got it.
Yes, that was essentially a test run. But your bulk item was the caravan, so
Which was very useful, so you know.
I would hope so.
Why don't we just do that then?
Good idea to me.
All right. What we have available is, and you see him kind of just motion to 4 papers above his head.
Gestures to Tryphon to look at them because he's a bit embarrassed now.
Whoa, curses you with
Really?
tall.
That's right.
Tryphon does take a step to take a look at the papers.
Oh, hold 1 second. Relyn, yeah?
Yeah, I was gonna say, before I was gonna like cut off Tryphon and basically be like, "Let me." And Relyn will go up to look.
So you both kind of step up to look.
Yeah.
One not one saying, "Allow me," and then you just both take the step.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just the pause and stare at each other for a moment, probably. Just like,
I do have to clarify that you guys can't all take like all of them at once. We do have other agents in the field. So if you're going to get one, you need to essentially reserve it. And you see among them are herb gathering, creature kills, and puzzle solving is one of them.
the fucking flashbacks.
Feel as though creature kills might be the easiest, given your track record from what I've heard.
We don't kill unless we have to.
I personally would rather do the herb gathering.
In
All
the
right.
tundra.
Northern herbs are simply all we need. So whatever herbs you find here in the north, we'll take. We just need a minimum of 10. And for that 10, we'll give you 15 normal potion injectors.
Alright, sounds good to me. Can't be that hard to find 10 herbs.
And certainly keep an eye out.
And he kind of gives over the ticket. Pulls it off, gives it over to you, Tryphon. Have a good day, sir.
Alright then, I guess we'll get this taken care of then. Orlain?
Pulled an Aaron.
Wandered
Walked
off.
away and
I mean, Aurelia watched him do it and was just like, that seems fine.
He's in the camp. How far can he go? Hops over the fence. Wait.
Wait, no, hold on.
Aurelia can see him, so it's fine.
All Orlain's going to do is update Dein on what they're doing and actually give him the update about the bark. Of Jesus fucking Christ, I shouldn't have been able to do that kind of energy. So it's just gossip for a second.
Well, for those of you curious about what that bark is and why Orlain has it, Yufi was supposed to take it away from him using a check, but missed a piece. Assumed there were less pieces than what were actually on Orlain.
Unfortunate.
So for the past while, I've been like, Jesus fucking Christ, why do you have that? That's an armor craft item. What are you doing? God help me.
Ours now.
Yeah.
There is no god here. Not to help you, at
They're
least.
just a bunch of cunts. Get you with that one?
Little bit.
Okay, so you update him, and around this time, you guys are kind of prepped to go out. Jackie, you go to bother Rook. Rook is asleep.
Aw.
Sleepy baby boy.
Because it's 8:55. We're not going to have any more interactions here. We have a promised scene.
Mm.
To which I say,
Ah. Anyway.
First needs to like chrono shift into another dimension.
Ah.
yeah.
Ah.
And with that, everybody,
Why is the map so fucking big?
because it's a big cave.
Why does it have to be so fucking big?
Cave big.
Cave is big.
Too
That's what she said.
big. That's too many slices.
You all will be around here, but we do have some describing to go for real quick before we go through that. As you guys are going to make a couple rolls since you took the... Yeah, you guys are real small. I did make this map a little bit too big, but it's fine.
It seems like a reasonable bigness to me.
It is a cave. I need to remember that myself. But you guys... Orlain.
Mm-hmm.
Orlain. Put your stuff over there. Put your stuff over there. Come on.
There we
Thank
go.
you. Now, is everybody ready?
Ready.
Those
Okay.
of you who would like to look for herbs while on your way to this cavern, because it did take you at least 2 hours to get here, go ahead and roll me nature and investigation checks.
Like both rolls or decide between?
Both rolls.
So
One
nature-
to find the northern herbs, and the investigation to determine how many you get. 1 to 5 for on investigation. 1 to 5 is 1 herb. 6 to 10 is 2.
Would do that the other way around.
All right.
I would
On-
do well, not even the other way around. Nature and survival. Nature to identify them, survival to harvest them.
That makes a good point. You have made a good point. We're going to change it. So those of you who have rolled shit, get ready for a retry. Go ahead and give me your nature checks. We
All right.
will mark down.
That landed on the fucking corner. Fuck you. I got a 3.
3,
21.
21,
11.
11. Did you also get an 11, Aurelia?
Yeah.
And
17.
17 for Orlain. So, Relyn and Orlain, you guys find the most a rare type of herb. Tryphon, you find a northern herb. Aurelia and Jackie, you guys find some like a little bit more fluffy northern herbs. Go ahead and one by one, I will call your name and you will give me that survival check for harvesting. Aurelia, how many fluffy herbs do you grab? 2. A equals 2. Jacqueline. 2. Orlain.
Is my survival not great?
Well, you already found the herb. Even if you get a 1, you still collect at minimum 1.
Well, it's funny you say that.
really
good.
just fucking cursed him, Yufi.
Incredible.
Relyn. I'm not saying anything this time.
15.
3. Wonderful. And Tryphon.
All right. 17.
3.
Nice.
Side quest completed.
Wait, 17?
17.
That's 4.
Oh shit.
So, 5 from, if we combine 5, 10. Well, you need 3 more. You at minimum need 3 more because it was 15 herbs.
You said 10.
I said 10? fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said
fuck it, yeah,
10, you
guys are good.
bitch!
You guys are good. You got it. You got it in bulk. Okay. So when you guys get back to the you will simply mail when you guys get back to the base, you will mail off the herbs, keep the ones that you have in bulk, your decisions of whose is who. And you will then get, by the next short rest time, you will have a package of 15 basic injectors for potions. Now, with that, everybody, what do you guys do if you enter the cave?
Look around. What else?
All right, perception check.
Orlain's going to listen first because we've established that Orlain has better hearing than sight.
All right, 1 second.
16 for perception.
You don't see much. It's a very dark cave with a barely lit interior, so you just see a couple rock formations. Listening in, Orlain, give me that. Would that be insight? I think that's insight. Yeah.
I think it'd be perception.
Yeah, it's still perception if they're trying to find something, like through listening or seeing.
It's up to you.
All right.
But
Then, yeah. No, go ahead.
it's the same modifier either way. But
Yeah. So go for it.
23.
You hear the crackling of fire and the turning of metal clashing together, only slightly. Not in a way that is like clashing of blades, but more like the clashing whenever an engine is a little out of sync and it pushes against that iron, that kind of fucking weird noise. Yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm. Orlain just kind of crinkles a little bit at the sound of just like,
Relyn's gonna give her own perception check. For note, she does have dark vision, so that's the only time I'll ever remind you, hopefully.
I think the whole party does, so don't worry.
Tryphon does not.
No, Tryphon is just a satyr. Thankfully, he does have the light cantrip.
Wonder why Tryphon doesn't. Why satyrs don't have dark vision. That's weird.
They live in the Feywild. They don't need it. I got a 4. Apparently, I shouldn't be shitting on the Feywild. The Fey gods have made me. I've made them angry.
the
So,
Late
what
Merle
are you
High
gonna do?
Church rolls a 5.
So what are you trying to do again?
Perception.
Yeah, she was just perceptioning, just looking.
You see rocks.
That's a rock, and that's a rock. Oh,
As
that's
my
like
father
bigger
put it
rock.
once, look, you have feet.
She's going to make a comment about this is very nice strata.
Tryphon, we can tell. We can tell at the entrance we're at how dark it is in the rest of the cave. Yeah.
Would I roll survival to see if anyone else has passed by here recently?
So like that'd be investigation.
Yeah. It would be an act of. Yeah, that'd pretty much be that, yeah.
Okay. Now my question.
One more time. I am trying to update everything in Discord real quick, so I don't lose what track of items you have.
Tryphon can see from the entrance how dark it is in the rest of the cave. Yeah.
Yes, it is very much a sudden darkness, almost magical in nature, but not enough that the interior lighting doesn't sway off the darkness.
He's still going to pick up one of the rocks and cast light on it.
All right, you cast light on it.
So investigation. Oh boy. Okay. Oh,
Unfortunately.
You have feet.
Jackie.
I should have done my prayer first.
Jack,
Yeah.
was that something on your fucking back? No, it was a win. Never mind. You don't find anything.
Can I just investigate the opening?
The opening to the cave?
Yeah, actually, you know what? No, Tryphon's going to. I want to roll survival for Tryphon to see if he can see if anything's passed through.
All right, give me a survival check.
All right. Nope, that's a 5.
You see footprints. You don't know how old they are, but you see the footprints. They were made by deep boots, maybe, or by many people. It was either made by deep boots or a lot of people. You're not sure. You just know that there are footprints in and out of the cave.
People definitely have passed through here.
Yes.
I think I'll be the first to move then, if everybody's kind of done with their perceptioning.
All right.
And if you're counting that as 40 feet, because for whatever reason I have more movement than normal. I don't know why, I don't remember why.
Okay.
I
Barbarian
also have
feature.
I also have a flying speed of that same walk speed.
Well, that's because you're now one.
Right.
That's because you're burb.
Yes.
Okay.
Relyn, just like after the brief second of checking everything out, seeing that these are some very interesting rocks, goes forward to do her. Really, I mean, she's not integrated enough with the party to want to stay back and hear what they have to say, so she's just gonna go.
Which is fair, honestly. Can we see this thing right here?
Yeah, you can see it clearly. It's blocking the entire way.
Oh. What is it, might I ask?
Give me an Arcana.
Alrighty.
You know what? I'm also going to roll Arcana.
You know what? I'm gonna pull one of you. I believe in the
know
heart of the
fucking
dice.
nothing.
17. Heart of the dice works for me.
Tryphon just
Stares at it.
It is a spell of sorts, but you are unsure of what kind. The nature of this spell, from what your barbarian sense and owlin intuition kind of clash together to give you, is that this spell is very old in nature, but it was crafted recently.
I'm gonna just kind of slightly turn left to Tryphon. This appears to be some form of ancient magic, though it was cast recently.
Hmm.
And by the way, is it like legit blocking our way? Can we move past it?
It is simply along the entire ground before you. It does not seem to be blocking you in any manner. It is simply blocking the way forward, I'll say.
But we could still pass over it.
Possibly.
Theoretically.
Theoretically.
I would point out, because you don't know what it does, that might be a really bad idea.
I am aware.
The two sides of my brain are going, no, don't, you absolute idiot. And the other part of me is
Actually-
going, but funny though.
Touch it. Do it.
Tryphon,
What's the worst that could happen?
Actually,
Tryphon-
let's look at Tryphon. Should we together?
What, step on it?
Yeah, maybe it's a form of pressure spell. I don't know.
Well, hold on. Let me try something real quick. Don't know if this will actually work with the magic. And he does pick up another rock, not the one that's currently glowing in his hand, and just tosses it into the circle.
Relyn,
Yes.
You watch the rock roll into the circle. Nothing happens.
Fucker.
Well, I mean, I'm not a rock, but shall we?
Well, let's give it a shot.
All right.
Everyone step together.
Yep. Just step forward on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Just whoop.
So,
The DM was quiet. That makes me nervous.
Relyn and Tryphon,
Oh no. Sure. What is one?
you are both living creatures that just stepped onto there.
Oh.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Oh,
As
no.
you are both suddenly and very flashily transported across the cave. As Orlain, Aurelia, and Jackie, you just see flash like a fucking like the illumination of a flashbang, but without the sound.
Well then.
Odd question. How does it feel to be teleported by the spell? Is it like a super disorienting thing, or is it just like, oh, I'm here now?
You feel your very cells disintegrate and reappear somewhere else, like they were flowing with the wind in the cave, until they separate properly, and then first your bodies reform and the clothes soon after, everything back to the way it was. But you are clearly disoriented from this because you essentially went through multi-dimensional transport, but you didn't leave the dimension.
Tryphon's just leaning against the cave wall for a minute. It's just like, all right, okay. Mm-hmm.
Raylan's going to take a very polite knee, and then, if you allow me, DM, just vomit.
Of course, of course. Um,
You guys make it look as
You-
elegant as possible. I'll even roll performance if you want, but
you, Alec, you no need. Tryphon, you see the flutter of wings, and then the of a very elegant individual, as elegantly as can escape somebody at the very least.
yeah. By the way, you don't see this. She's covering her face with her wings for modesty's sake.
Tryphon does stare at this scene before him and just, after a moment, just honestly, a very fair reaction. I feel the same.
Wait, hold on. They were living creatures teleported. Was the rock that he was holding teleported with?
No, a rock.
Oh, no.
The rock was an inanimate object.
So there's just a rock lying on the ground in the circle now, shedding
Yeah.
light.
Yeah.
No, he didn't throw the one with light.
No,
Oh,
the
then
light
it's
didn't
with
travel with you. Oh, what?
Oh shit!
Oh.
Right, the
You-
rock with light wouldn't travel with him.
But he was holding it, so it would be functionally the same as clothing or a weapon.
Yes, because I
Fair
did say that your clothing apparated
Okay,
secondary,
alright.
so it is a part of you that you were. It's part of like whatever you're wearing, whatever you're holding, transported with you.
It's
So
part
yeah,
of your character model. It has to come with you.
yes.
Okay. Alright, but so there is at least a. How big is the light from the spell? A 20-foot radius of bright light and an additional 20 foot of dim light just surrounding them.
Raylan, thinking for a second, is going to push past Tryphon as again nicely as possible, and move out of the way in case somebody else steps on the circle.
Yeah,
Thinking
he's going
practically.
to. He's going to follow. I'm trying to figure out
I
how
just
to do
zoom out to see the whole map, so I love just watching you guys in the tiniest form go skitter, skitter, skitter.
Hold on, I'm doing this. Nope, shit. Fuck. No.
Maybe.
How do I move it?
Move what?
I can move it.
What are you trying to move?
Oh, the AOE I just did, and now I need to figure out how to. There we go. There's the attach.
Okay, you click on it, you go to the 3 dots, and you've already attached it to yourself, haven't you? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Huh.
Why do you have a wing on you?
Who?
Aurelia?
Poking buttons. Give me a second.
Okay, poke your buttons.
The area where we appeared, was there anything behind us, or is that solid wall?
That is solid. That is a clear. The area behind you. That is very clearly a part of the cave that had kind of collapsed inward.
Okay.
So yes, it is there, but it is very much the sense of you're not going to get past that.
So in all functionality, it is a wall. Got it.
It is a wall. Yes.
Okay.
Jackie.
Yeah, don't worry.
Oh shit! I didn't know you had detached it.
Did you just? Oh, god damn it! Let me.
Sorry.
Leave it
there's-
alone.
This button just makes a marker. I'm trying to move over to them because I heard Jackie.
The middle mouse click.
Okay. Oh shit! What the fuck? Why?
Great
Thank
question.
you, but why? Okay, Jackie, what are you doing?
Just approaching the
May I
source of
approach
the
the
flash.
bitch?
The what?
May I approach the bench?
Yeah.
My love.
No, I know that reference. I was playing along with it.
My love.
Yeah, I'm full of references today.
If you're gonna What We Do in the Shadows me, you better do it fucking right. I love that show.
Orlain is going to look
Yeah,
over
no.
at Jackie and go, "Don't do anything stupid without me," and just wander kind of elsewhere in the cave to see if he can find anything.
Can I roll Arcana to see if this is like a malicious spell of any sort?
Especially considering how the 2 people who were up there are now poofed.
Yeah.
I mean, they're fine.
Well, you
Well,
guys
we
don't
don't know
know
that.
that.
True.
All you guys see is a rock in the middle of a circle.
It's a Chrome extension called Pi that lets you either block ads or get paid to see them. But look what happens.
Aurelia voice. This might as well happen.
That was the most satisfying thing.
Go ahead and give me that Arcana roll.
I've never seen an ad blocker that pays you to watch ads. That's why Pi is so cool.
Cards, dice, are Jesus. Cards, dice are in Jesus. No.
It was
A
2 nat
12.
ones. Got it. A 12. So it's not malicious. No, like deep roll needed. It's not a malicious spell. It is a displacement spell. A sort of protective spell, so to speak. But that's all you can get from it. The name of it and the fact that it's not malicious. Because again, as I told Relyn and thus the rest of you earlier, this is a very ancient spell that was crafted recently. You would guess right. Nervous breakdown.
Because I have the shatter
Why else
spell.
do you think this thing is covering the whole fucking entrance?
Do not
You
shatter in
fool.
the cave. We don't want to cave in.
Wait, hold on.
I-
What did you just say, Jackie?
Because I have the shatter spell, and
Do you?
yes, I have the shatter spell as an artificer, and I was wondering if I could just crack the symbol on the ground, to kind of disrupt the spell.
You are free to try.
Do keep in mind how big the thing is and where you're standing.
Uh, uh, so I will move back a bit, back towards Aurelia. I'm about to do something stupid. Go get Lainey.
No, you're going to tell me what stupid thing you're doing first.
I am going to attempt to break the glyph that's on the floor over there.
There's a pause. Aurelia looks dead at Jackie and goes, I have dispel magic.
Yes, but that only works on active magic. This is passive magic.
No, dispel magic works on all magic.
Does it?
Yes!
Then by all means.
The energy of someone who adores her friends and is somewhat exhausted. She would like to cast dispel magic on the ward.
Orlain,
Yes.
as you kind of start to decipher more, the light begins again behind you. And this time, you see Aurelia with her hand outstretched, casting a spell, and the sigil seems to be reflecting it back at her, thus activating the sigil itself. What do you do? As you see both Aurelia and Jackie begin to illuminate.
Just the most like tired look of why? Not even doing anything right now. Just that why would you saw something happen kind of look and not even doing anything, just casually walking back, not even using a misty step, just casually walking back.
You walk up to Aurelia, whose the spell seems to be in pause with, as well as for Jackie as well. And Jackie, Aurelia specifically, your spell did activate. It did begin to dispel it, but something countered your dispel magic, creating a line between you and the sigil.
Okay.
Can I try my idea now?
Why are we doing this?
Got nothing better to do. Nope, no better ideas. Unless you have one?
Just the stare of, you know what class I'm in right now. I don't have any thoughts in my brain. Like, there's nothing going on up there. I hit things kind of energy.
Orlain, you get close
Yeah.
enough to Aurelia to like be within touching range, yeah?
Yes. Yeet.
Oh,
Jacqueline,
Yeah.
And this is where we're gonna have a little bit of interaction first because I did promise an interaction before we head it out. Jackie, you were
Yeah.
ported as well.
Oh, goody.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Not have a partner with you. But you do hear whistling. And I can't actually whistle the tune, but I can hum the tune for what you hear. In a whistly tune just ahead of you. But we will cut to Aurelia and Orlain. You both kind of the same way the other two apparated before each other. Your bodies first, and then your clothing and whatever you were holding before. There you go. You are now teleported.
Orlain doesn't even have the like reaction of ugh. It's the reaction of again, really? God damn it. Wonderful. You alright? Looking at Aurelia.
I'm fine. I don't know why that didn't work. That's not how that spell works.
Always expect
Annoyed.
the unexpected.
Puts her head on the wall of the cave. Just don't unexpected the unexpected right now.
Why? What's eating at you?
Because the spell magic shouldn't have done that.
Maybe it activated a countermeasure. You don't know. There are things, like, from what I've been told by wizards in the past. Some sort of glyph can be activated and explode, and others can, like, just stop it entirely. Not unheard of to have it react to a dispel or something.
Sure, what do I know about magic anyway?
Oh, same. I don't know anything ever, actually. What would I know? And grins.
You know lots of things, you just like pretending you don't.
It's a very good countermeasure to make people stop talking to me.
Yeah, and how does that work?
Wonderfully, actually. None of you ask questions of me ever. You've just kind of taken it as it's come and then get surprised when I actually know things. Isn't that right, Miss Aurelia? And grins at you even further, like kind of in a crooked grin.
I don't know what you're talking about this time, Orlain.
Can you tell me how you got into my trance?
Like I told you in the trance, Alexandra let me in.
Right. And why did she do that?
I don't know.
Exactly. You didn't ask.
I did, and she doubled back with the, do you want me to help your friend or not? So,
Ah, so she was being dodgy, not you. Congratulations, you caught me off guard. Just standing there with his arms crossed.
I don't want it, but thanks.
Take it where you can get it. The wins are the wins. Normally, I don't allow anybody to have a win over me. Not even Noctis,
Ugh.
and that man fights for it.
Sure. Are we going to talk about what happened?
Depends on what you want to talk about.
Like, what happened in your trance with your long pause as she, like, clearly fails to remember how many greats there were. your ancestors and Jack.
Well, Jack's not my ancestor. Pick one. I sure hope he's not
No,
my
I'm picking
ancestor.
both separately. We're going to talk about both things.
Alright. Pick one first, then.
The stuff you said to your ancestor that I do not recall the name of. Out of character.
Madeline? No, I'm saying that
Thank
in character.
you.
No, I'm saying that in character to just nail in the coffin of how disoriented she is right now. Madeline?
Blursing Aurelia, I see how it is.
Yeah.
Yes, her.
Yes. Which part? As I did say quite a bit.
Oh, well, I mean, all of it really, but the stuff about being exhausted and whatnot, I suppose.
Well, I am. Or was, I suppose. I was tired. I hadn't. How much do you know about trances, first and foremost?
I know they're important.
They are. Because without a trance, an elf can lose their mind. And even more so, not being around another elf, a proper pure blood elf. I very much love being around Zagreus, but not exactly a pure blood elf. Does not have the same connection to the earth. But without the connections that an elf has to their history, I suppose you could say, they can go quite mad. I haven't before then tranced in 3.5 months. Because that was around the time that everyone was getting me to sleep like a human. Or anyone else for that matter.
Why didn't you trance? I mean, if we were telling you to go sleep, you clearly had the chance to actually trance.
I took some comfort in knowing that I could avoid it temporarily. When I figured out that I could avoid it perpetually, at least for a time, I kind of leaned into it. Besides, I enjoy the dreamlessness aspect of sleep. Until they weren't dreamless anymore. And he laughs nervously.
I'm going to assume you had nightmares, not nice dreams.
Yeah, I believe Noctis said once that they're night terrors. I don't remember them, but they do sure not feel great.
I will take your word for it.
Well, most of them were, as I'm sure you recall me mentioning or seeing, most of them are my interactions with Jack.
Yeah, that was kind of terrifying.
Yes, that was my second interaction with him. And that was back when Tanros was still with us. Not that he's dead. I talk to him still. I'm just saying.
I know he's not dead. I would know if my old partner was dead.
Yes, well, I have this, and he reaches into his shirt, like actually hidden behind the layers of cloth and fabric, and takes out the sending stone. His half of the sending stone. Because I talk to him every day. And hides it again.
Good. Tanros was always good at talking to people.
He's a very good friend.
That he is, yeah.
But yes, I tried to sleep for a while. Because it was some measure of comfort, and then that comfort faded and left and died. And most of my intuition by that point had all since faded. Because, well, I hadn't tranced. So I just kept pushing it until more and more happened. As I'm sure you understand. So when I got Artificer, I think some measure of mania in me tripped. And I think that's going to stick with that class, yes?
I don't know. I don't
Certainly
feel
the-
any different when I'm a fighter or a druid, so I don't know.
He shrugs. Maybe it's just me then. What would I know?
As we established already, lots.
Only when I need to. Otherwise, I'm quite deaf, dumb, and blind.
Incorrect.
After all, I've tricked quite a number of gods already. So,
We haven't met that many gods.
I know. All the ones that we've met have underestimated me, you know?
True.
But granted, they've underestimated all of us. But we should
Yeah.
probably get to trying to find the others. You alright?
Physically, sure.
Ominous? Should I be worried?
Maybe?
Just the pat on your shoulder and starts to walk.
So are we going to talk about Jax threatening to snap your neck and not smiling when he said it, which was very terrifying?
Yes, we'll talk about it on the way out. Because I think the others would very much like to hear about both instances where I felt like my life was going to end.
I mean, if... Sure.
What, do you want this to be a private conversation and have me repeat it again?
Don't know, I thought maybe you would be more comfortable just talking to one person at first.
Aurelia, I don't mind talking about it. It's just that no one ever asks. No one ever looks at me and says, hey, this thing happened that was severely traumatic. Do you want to sit and talk about it? We just kept moving. I was open to talk for days, weeks after it happened, and nothing ever happened.
Well, it didn't help that the one person who knew it happened left.
Yes. A lot of them left. That doesn't mean you can't check up on people and ask if they're alright. I do that all the time with you guys. You don't need to know about something to know when your teammate is down and out.
Never been good at knowing when someone is pretending they're fine, okay?
You'll get better at it. Hopefully you won't have to pretend around me and I you. But let's get going. We gotta find the others before they hurt themselves or worse, cause a cave-in, knowing Jackie.
Alright.
And that is where we'll end off. Go ahead and stop the recording.